Hello, my name is Grant Clayton, owner of 1% List, and today we're going to talk about something super fun and super exciting, checklists. Checklists are for everyone. It's a very simple way to keep your life straight. So let's go over the main points as to why this is so important. Number one, checklists are important, and it's the importance of checklists, okay? Number two, types of checklists. There's a checklist for everything. Number three, the types of people who are going to need checklists, okay? Number four, accountability. And number five, peace of mind. So, number one, the importance of checklists. We are operating a volume-based business. If you are an agent with us or a franchisee with us or a broker with us, odds are you signed up because you're like, hey, I want to do more deals. I want to make more money and I want to do more deals. So guess what? If you're doing one deal a month as an agent, or if you're managing a very small, low volume brokerage, then checklists aren't as important. With us, it's literally life and death, okay? You have to be able to manage your business in order to do more business, okay? Throughout the evolution of 1% List, we continued to hit roadblocks, and almost every time it wasn't because we were not getting business or we were slowing down. It was always because we were not efficient enough to manage the business we had. So, checklists make your life easier and better. Okay, checklists are extremely important. You need a checklist for everything. So, types of checklists. Number one, okay, as the franchisee, you need to have a checklist for what your agents are doing. Okay, you need to have a checklist for what your office administrator is doing. Okay, if you're the broker overseeing a team of agents, guess what? You need to have a checklist for what your admin for your contract to close is doing. Okay, you need to create a checklist for your agents. So your agents are doing these certain things. We will provide some sample checklists to you, but every real estate market is different. Every area is different. Every checklist has to be different based off what your real estate commission requires as far as documents. So the whole point is you're gonna have to make these yourself, but we'll give you some templates, okay? But every single situation, you're gonna need a checklist, okay? For a buyer, you're gonna wanna make sure you've got your inspections lined up and the appraisals lined up and your lender lined up and all the ducks in a row. And if you have a checklist for the way these things need to happen in order, life is a lot easier. If you have a checklist for what you need to get done to make a listing go active, guess what? Life becomes easier, okay? Same thing with closing out sales. Same thing with paying your agents, okay? I need this, we use Google Form sheets, and you can have a sample of that, but in order to get paid, we need closing documents, we need a check, we need a copy of the check uploaded to Dotloop or whatever cloud program you're using. We need a Google form filled out that'll go into a spreadsheet so we can track all of our income and all of our expenses. It's important to have a checklist for all these things and adhere to the checklist. It just makes your life easier, okay? So, your agents are gonna need a certain type of checklist. For a broker, you're gonna wanna make checklists. Checklist for yourself. Admin's gonna need their own checklist. Franchisees, if you're a franchisee and not a broker, if you're the franchisee and the broker, you're gonna want a checklist for your daily needs of what you need to do, okay? It's just gonna make your life easier. And the more you have to keep in your head, the crazier you will be, okay? So, the other beautiful thing about checklists, you know what they are? They are accountability. Okay, I can't tell you the exact stat or the exact saying, but I've read it a million times in my life. If you write something down, you are way more likely to do it and adhere to it. If you have a checklist of what you need to do, whether it's for marketing and your daily marketing activities of calling expireds and FSBOs, or how you input your paperwork, or how you close out files, or any of a number of other things, it's a checklist, okay? That's all it is. It's a recipe for what you do. Okay, that's all it is. Accountability is huge, and the more you have a checklist that spells out exactly what's expected of you and all your employees or your admins or your agents or your teams, the more you can provide them with a piece of paper saying this is what I need done in each one of these situations, the easier your life will be, which leads to number five, peace of mind, okay? It's a lot easier to go to a document, a piece of paper, whether it's in the cloud or a physical piece of paper, and say, did I check off all these boxes? Did I get everything done I need to get done, as opposed to trying to remember it? Okay, when you have 2 or 3 listings as an agent, or when you have 2 or 3 agents, guess what? You might be able to keep it in your head. But when you have 50 listings, when you have 50 agents, when you're doing 500 transactions a year, it gets harder, okay? Whenever I was a solo agent and we were doing 15 million our first year, guess what? I could keep it all in my head pretty well, and I was okay, okay? Now, just a few years later, not very long, I can't even come close to keeping my daily activities in my head, okay? You need a checklist. Okay, checklists are important. Checklists will make your life better and easier, and make it easier to sleep at night and make you more productive. This is Grant Clayton, 1% or Less. Please take your time, think about what was just told to you, make yourself a checklist. Have a good day.